Hey guys, Psycho Chef here, and welcome to How to Speak Nerd. Um, Sorry I haven't been doing these posts in the last few days. I just renewed my subscription to WoW. I know, what am I thinking? But I figured I might as well give it a shot, see what happens, and things are kind of starting to work out a little bit, so we'll just go from there. But having logged in, I've compiled a whole list of things that I forgot to cover or haven't covered yet, or things I remembered that I needed to cover, so on and so forth. So I've got a list. So this episode should probably be packed full of goings on and all kinds of juicy information. The first one was a suggestion that I got about ZOMG. I don't know what the Z stands for, but essentially it's OMG with a Z at the front of it. And when you read it as ZOMG, and that's about it. It's like an emphatic OMG, or oh my god, or oh my gosh, or holy crap, or just excitement and profound excitement. Even I guess is ZOMG. So I don't know what the Z stands for. All I know is that it's like yay ZOMG. That's about it. Let's check my list here. The next one is in WoW in particular, but also probably some other MMOs as well. You'll see in dungeons and raids, you'll see the letters CC a lot. That just means crowd control. Crowd control are things like a mage's sheep, or circle of frost, or the hunter's wyvern sting, a rogue's sap, things like that. Things that incapacitate or otherwise stun bad guys, mobs. And if you go in and you've got 2 or 3 people that can do this, it's a form of crowd control. It pretty much says that you have a group of mobs coming towards you. You want to make it to where you're taking less damage by keeping as many of them dispersed as you possibly can. So you just you sheep one, you fear another, and then you wyvern sting a third, and then that way your tank is only taking one, damage from one guy, instead of taking damage from all 4 guys, and you get all 4 of these different abilities in the different dungeons and so on and so forth. If you've got one that's a healer, that one's automatically going to be the first one that you're going to need to CC or otherwise get rid of, or DPS it down if you don't have any CCs. And Cataclysm CCs are kind of necessary in a lot of dungeons. So CC just means crowd control. Best explanation I can give you. Just making it to where groups of mobs are no longer groups. You just incapacitate some of them, and that's about it. That's all CC stands for. Next is TY. My character's name starts with TY, so every time I see TY, I'm thinking that they're trying to get my attention, and that's totally not the case. TY just means thank you, plain and simple. The next one is MP. Usually when somebody says TY, you say MP, no problem. It's a you're welcome. Sometimes you'll see YW instead of MP. You're welcome, YW, MP, no problem, so on and so forth, things like that. Another interesting one that's commonly used in trade and when people are in bad moods is STFU. This means shut the fuck up. Plain and simple. Means stop talking and zip it. That's I'm not even going to go into an explanation for that one. Next is if you see L2 play or L2P, or sometimes even just the letter L, the number 2, and then something, it just means learn to. If you see L2 sing, it means learn to sing. L2P is learn to play. It means that you're a noob and you don't know what the hell you're doing, which it's 9 o'clock. Woohoo! Noob just means that you're new to the game. Why they spell it N-O-O-B or N-U-B for short, nub, I don't know. But that's all a noob is just somebody that is new to the game, or you're playing like somebody who's new to the game. You're doing stupid stuff. You're standing in defile. You're standing in purple shit. You're standing where you're not supposed to stand. That's noobish stuff. Don't do that. If you're new to a game, you're going to get called a noob. Sorry, that's just the way it goes. Sometimes there are varying degrees of nubness. Some people will make fun of you, some people won't. That's just the way the game goes. It's up to you whether you want to continue to play or not. I did, and it was very rewarding for the most part. So, L2 is just learn to whatever. The next one was also a suggestion that I got. I can't remember who it was, but you know who you are. That is the Raffle Stomp. Raffle Stomp just means that you just got obliterated. You just got completely wiped out of nowhere. You go in and you smacked a boss, and the boss said, "Poof," and you were one shot, which one shot just means killed in one hit. People would say that, oh, you got Raffle Stomped. Some people say Raffle Pwned, which leading into that damn screensaver. I always forget to turn that thing off when I do these things. Pwned, P-W-N or P-W-N apostrophe D, just means that you got owned, you got destroyed. Like, you're playing Call of Duty Modern Warfare and you peek around the corner, you think you're about to get a guy, and then you just get sniped from the back, and you're like, what the hell? That's pwned. You go in, banner drawn, guns blazing, and you just get annihilated. That's pwned. Just pretty much means that you got destroyed very easily and very quickly. So Raffle Stomped is the same thing, it's just because the boss just lifted up his foot and went stomped on you, and everybody raffled. Raffle Stomp, you get the idea. So Raffle Stomp just means that you got completely owned. I've actually had one person. What did we do? We were doing one of the raids. Oh, one of our guild members wanted to go and slap Nefarian because we were on progression, and they're just like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go slap Nefarian." We're like, don't do it, don't do it. And they did it anyway, and they got raffle stomped. And one guy was like, "Man, you just got what the fuck barbecue raffle pwned." And we're like, "Okay, that was a little excessive, but people do that kind of thing." I thought it was kind of funny, but the raffle stomp is just ownage in its entirety and its glory. Next, Grats. Grats is just short for congratulations. Plain and simple. If you go around, or if you're in a trade city and you see somebody type in ding, or somebody levels up and they say ding, that's what it means. Ding just means you gained a level. You leveled up. You've gained a level. That's about it. That's all ding means. Next is the acronym FFS. FFS means for fuck's sake. That's one of those things when you go in, you're in a dungeon, and somebody pulls the entire group of mobs or the entire first string of whatever when your healer's not ready or whatever. And then somebody just is like, oh, for fuck's sake, really? Why would you even attempt that? FFS, for fuck's sake. Seriously? Can't believe you. Such a dumbass, you noob. And then the last one that I have on my list here, I guess this is going to be a little shorter than I thought, 8 minutes, awesome, or 7.5 minutes, is fail. Fail means that you failed. You tried to do something and you were unsuccessful. You failed. The fail can be used in a lot of different ways. Sometimes people will tell you, oh, you fail at life, which just means that your life sucks or you're imperfect, which we're all human. So if somebody tells you you fail at life, don't take it personally. Just tell them to shut the fuck up. Tell them STFU. That's all I do. Or I just ignore them. Like /ignore in the game. Not ignore them. Just type /ignore and then be done with it. But fail is like, you go in and... or if you don't like something, a certain scenario happens. It can be even in real life, too. I say fail all the time. It's kind of funny. In real life situations, something doesn't go the way you want it. Fail. Some of you guys might know my buddies Zolfury and Zamboni Chaos, and there's one of their vlogs that they do where they're talking about fail, and it's like, oh yeah, he fails hard. That just means that you suck horribly, or that sometimes it's because you're uneducated, you're just ignorant. It's like, oh, you don't know what this game is? Fail. You go in and you try to go in and sneak an attack in Call of Duty or something, and try to go in and get a melee attack in on somebody, and you completely miss because they dodge you and they turn around and blast you with a shotgun. It's like, oh, you fail, and so on and so forth. That's pretty much all fail means, and that's about it. So that appears to be everything from my list. I guess most of these were more self-explanatory than I thought they were. So keep the suggestions coming, guys. So a lot of these were suggestions that I got from several different people. Keep them coming. I'm open to any and all suggestions, questions. I might start doing Q&As. I don't, whatever you guys want. I'm here for y'all. If y'all have any questions, feel free to ask me. If I don't know the answer, I'll tell you, hey, I don't know the answer. Hopefully I won't appear that ignorant, but then what can you do? So until next time, guys, I'm Psycho Chef. I'll see you guys later.